everybody, welcome to another episode of Friday Night Dice, where a bunch of people get together and play Dungeons & Dragons thanks to the internet. And I want to bring in everybody into the party. Hello everybody, how you doing today?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Been a while.
Been a while since we've done this. Brand new campaign. We'll be doing the setting of Exandria. But before we get to that, we want to tell everybody who we are and what we're doing here. I am Sabre Wolf. I'll be the DM for this campaign this time around. Should be interesting. Did a couple of one-shots, so this will be the first time actually doing a full-on campaign. Some of it's custom, but the setting of it will be in Exandria, which of course was, thankful to the Critical Role crew, so it is set in that world. But generally, the whole D&D premise is basically the same as if you played Faerun or anywhere else in the D&D campaign world. And also want to bring in, of course, the returning members of the Friday Night Dice crew, Sean and Paul. How you both doing?
Good.
Howdy.
How you? Good. Doing good. Ready to go.
Yep.
And we got two newcomers to our Friday Night Dice team, and Joy and Moriah. Thank you for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Yay.
Yay!
3 huzzahs.
Huzzah!
Just 3?
Huzzah.
There's 4 of us. There should be like 4, right?
Yeah,
No one's ever done 4 huzzahs.
So what's
Right.
Math in my D&D game?
I did want to mention, however, that Tommy was going to be with us, but unfortunately has stepped away at the last possible minute. We feel bad. We hope him the best, and we hope he comes back if he wants to. But for now, we'll be just going with the 4 of us. Also, Bailey hopefully will be joining us as well in the future, so we can hope for that as well. So,
Fingers crossed.
fingers crossed. Once again, we're going to go around the table. Everybody introduce your characters, so because this is a new campaign. I want to see who everybody is, who everybody's playing. Also, right below me there, for those of you who are watching the video stream version, which is live on twitch.tv/SabreWolf Gaming, that's 2 M's in gaming. Or you can also watch the VODs, which are available on youtube.com/SabreWolf18. You can listen to it, but if you do the listen version, the listening version will be in podcast form, which will be available on Spotify, Anchor, and Google Podcasts. So those will be coming out on YouTube and other platforms about a day or 2 later, because I do have to compress it and edit it down and then redistribute it out. So it does take a day or 2 for it to do that. But for those of you watching right below me there, you will see our names popping up, so you actually know who the voice is you're listening to is talking. So that helps a little bit. But we're going to go around the table and introduce everybody's characters. Who wants to start?
Yeah, I'll start if you want me to.
Age before beauty, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, for sure.
Guess I must.
So I am playing Marco Moonraven, who is a Clockwork Soul sorcerer for now. For those of you who listened to the last Storm King's Thunder, yeah, I'm playing sort of the same character but different. He is a human, custom lineage, and what else you need? I think that's about it.
Well,
He's very squishy right now. I'm just putting that out there.
8 hit points, yeah.
Well, and a 12 armor class. So,
Oh,
Gotta love level 1. Just for
Level
reference, Storm King's Thunder we never recorded, but that was before
oh yeah, we
our
We did.
first recorded.
no, okay. Never mind then.
yeah, that Sick Therese play, which of course ended badly in the end. But yeah, we never recorded that, unfortunately.
Okay, so this is a brand new character then. You guys never heard of him.
Play tested and approved.
Yes.
Sean, get in there.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm playing Reese Valkian, a barbarian who, well, a barbarian of the Ashari who, well, he's on a mission, and we'll see him go down some strange roads.
Insert Level DMS laugh there. Okay, anyways, Mariah or Joy, which one do you want to jump in?
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, my name's Moriah, and I will be playing the slightly sarcastic tiefling bard, Nick Scratch, who is currently on a mission to find himself again.
Very cool. And last but not least, Joy.
Hi, I'm Joy. I'm going to be playing Lady Belladonna. Not as young as she looks, astral elf. She has lived many lives, has grandchildren even, and has finally decided to take her own adventure and live her own life away from her very large family.
Indeed, indeed. So like we said, this campaign, once again, will be setting in, let me flip the page here. In the very large world of Exandria, according to our players and where they're from and where their stories are going, we're likely going to be touching a lot of these continents. But we will, however, be starting our campaign in a wild mount, of course, that is... Whoop. And Roll20 just had a heart attack. Hold on.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Please
Okay, there we
Staple
go.
of our show.
There we go. Okay, it's working now. But we'll be taking place, at least the start of our journey, will be taking place in this continent here of Wildmount. It is the easternmost continent in the Exandria world map. And then specifically here, and we're going to keep zooming in slowly, map by map by map. We're going to be starting in Hupperduke. And yes, that is a Google pin drop, by the way. We had to keep it. But yeah, we'll be starting in Hupperduke. Gotta change one more page here. This is a brand new, by the way, this, for those of you watching, this is going to take a little time out here. This whole setup of dragging people with different folders and like that was just released from Roll20 like a week or so ago. So it is something new that we are trying to get used to. At least I am. So yeah, it is different. So, but fun. Okay, so we did have a just to catch everybody else up. We did have a session 0 last week, or throughout the week rather, and we got our companions here and somewhere close to each other right now. 3 of them have met each other and are currently talking in a tavern. And we also have one other one, which is Lady Kai, who's currently out doing some very, very late night shopping. Some of the shops are still open as she settles in back in her old home. I think I summed that up for everybody, right?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
In fair Hupperduke we are seen.
Yep. So let me just pop each one of you back on the map so you know where you all are. And Obby is no longer with you, so we'll get rid of him.
Of course.
And there you all are.
Nice.
Any last minute things you all want to touch up on before we get going here?
Yeah, I'm from Nicodranis, by the way. So just, I forgot to mention that. And I'm a sailor. That's my background. Not that it means anything, but there you go.
We didn't mention classes and stuff. Or at least I didn't. I am an artificer. Being an astral elf, I am from the astral sea originally, but I've lived many places. This being one of them.
Yay! Just a little bit more. There we go.
And I think all 3 of us were sitting at the table, right? That's where we stopped session 0.
Yeah, so all 3 of
Yep.
you who are on the left side of the screen there, you're actually in the same building. It's just hard to put you all in together like that. But
Yeah, gotcha. For those 3 people that are going to listen.
Mm-hmm.
We love our 3 viewers.
All right. Lady Kai, anything you wanted to do?
No, I was on my way to. I don't know if I was about to give away some toys or if I already did.
You're currently at the orphanage right now, delivering the toys. The remaining toys that you didn't sell, right now. So that's where your location is on the map.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll begin. A chilled, misty night hangs over the industrious mountain city of Hupperduke. The scent of recent rain on the air as you walk the muddled path. I forget that they didn't write this very well. The nightly festivities have already begun, with the elevated section of the city known as the Idlework Shelf alight with colorful lanterns and streamers. The distant sound of music and firecrackers echo from hundreds of feet up the stairs of the mountain, which is where Lady Kai is from. You arrive at the quiet. You have arrived into the city, and that's about it for there. The peace of the evening is suddenly shattered by a deafening crack of a massive explosion that rocks the southwestern part of the city. At the base of the mountain, shards of rock spray to the streets 100 yards from actually where you guys currently are. Most are the guys on the left. Heavy smoke billows from the cavernous hole in the mountain wall as you shake the ringing out of your ears. What do you all do? And for Lady Kai specifically, you know what fireworks sound like in the city that was definitely not fireworks. And the sound came from, let me in the right layer. Sound came from over here.
Okay, so I'm going to give the caretakers a knowing look, so that they can start ushering the kids away. And I'm gonna start lightly jogging. I'm in heels. I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna sprint, but I am gonna,
Sachet.
rush over to see if anyone's hurt.
Okay, what the other three are doing?
Well, we're sitting in the bar, or the tavern rather, and
Nick is just mentioning something about not necessarily liking the Empire so much.
Well,
if I remember right.
Well, you're sitting in the bar. This explosion is so close it has knocked over glasses off of the bar. A couple of bottles of very expensive wine on the top shelf has crashed and has fallen into the floor area. Everybody who was sleeping at the other tables has definitely suddenly woken up, and some of them rolled on the floor from the shock of the explosion.
I get up and I at the bar area. Was there glasses that got tipped over?
Oh yeah, there's glasses that are tipped over, shattered, broken. I mean, it is a mess.
I am picking up the glasses and setting them straight.
Okay.
Reese is getting up. He's dusting himself off. I'm sure a blast of that size has knocked out all the lights, so I pull out my torch and flick it a light. Is everyone all right?
Well, I'm not dead.
Yet.
That's good to hear.
Is that is the bartender near?
The bartender was out back, and he comes up forward to the double door. He's like, "What the hell going on out here?"
I'm gonna say, "Wow, you guys have really big fireworks here."
That's no fireworks I've ever heard of.
As I'm picking up the glasses and trying to put everything straight and straightening out the chairs.
There's a lot of screaming and traffic going on outside as you speak.
There's okay. I think maybe we should go outside because I bet there's a mess, and I don't like messes. Things need to be in order.
I mean,
Clearly.
I don't mind a mess.
Should all go outside?
Curious.
Yeah.
All right.
I like these people in this town. Want to help.
All right. So you guys step outside here.
Take a gander to see what the holy Hannah went on.
All right. As you step outside, let the map load for you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. That's extra character there. So you guys are actually over here, and Lady Kai, you're actually running up this way here.
What do we see? I mean, do we see anything obvious?
Yes. So right now, what you do see is you see a couple of people running down the streets. They're actually running away right now, going this way and this direction, because the sound obviously came from this way. So everybody's kind of running like away from that direction right now. But as you guys step out, you do see this. Okay, my not planning on working here. Come on. No, that's not. However, you do see this running up to you right now.
That can't be good.
You see 6 cloaked figures appear on the street, running from where the source of the explosion is, and they're running straight at you. I need you to roll initiative.
Let's go.
Oh,
So let me pull up real quick. Oops. God dang it.
oh no.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes.
I'll do it manually.
Yes.
So they come running up this way right here.
Yes.
All right, so I'll type it in. Don't worry. So we got. Oh, did it on a map? Wow, it catches it now.
Yep.
Yay!
Does Marco have advantage on initiative?
No, it just always has advantage. I just like leaving it on. It's just easier. But come on, man.
Right. D&D
Come on,
Beyond.
I rolled a 1 for the first roll. You kidding me?
Hey, you know,
Get them out now.
get them out less, because every time that your first roll has been a nat 20, it's been bad.
All right, so with that out of the way, Reese, you're up first.
Indeed. And there is quite a commotion going on up there.
I'll just get you guys. You guys are actually on the street, so I'll just get you out there. Now you can start.
Immediate question.
Yes.
Any of these cloaked figures, do any of them seem to have weapons drawn?
The smaller individuals over here, these smaller individuals around this way, each of them are armed with short swords. And this one over here is armed with the long sword. They are all armed.
Now, you don't look like the guard, and I'm gonna do what barbarians always do. I'm going to rage.
Alrighty then.
Jump right into the action. And let's see if I can't take down what appears to be a kobold.
This one up here. 17. 17 is a hit. He goes down.
Warhammer raised in the air, banging against my shield. Ah!
Alright, so he is prone and bleeding out.
Very good.
Anything else?
That is my turn.
Alright, let me just... Actually, I forgot. I didn't hit those squares quite right. There we go. There you go. Now you're perfect. Alright, next up will be Nick. Actually, Nick, before you go, the kobolds rolled a 13. So the kobold comes up here. The kobolds kind of surround Reese, unfortunately.
Bring it.
Right to there. So these three around you are going to take swings at you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Does a 16 hit?
No.
13 and 12. All of them miss. This one here is going to take a shot at... Cause confusion. It's going to take a shot at you, Kai. I rolled for that. That is a... Oh, God. 22 to hit.
Barely hit.
Yeah, sure. You take 7 damage.
Jesus.
All right. Now, Nick, now you're up.
Awesome. Okay, well, seeing that they're under attack, he is just going to take a casual step here, then here. So he's right next to this guy, and he's just going to point at him and say, I don't usually engage in mental combat with the unarmed, but I'll make an exception for you and cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay, which one are you casting that on? Okay. That is a... Shoot, what is it? Wisdom save, huh?
Yep.
Okay. That's a miss. So 2 damage to him, huh? And that was number 3. No, see, that's a miss on my part. You hit him. Sorry.
Okay.
So 2 damage to him. Anything else, Nick?
He's just going to chuckle to himself. Like,
Alrighty. Kai's up.
Jesus. So I I got hurt real bad, real quick. So I'm just gonna hold up my hand to my side, and a mirror is gonna appear, or just glass, and I'm gonna step through it onto this roof.
Ooh, okay.
I'll use one of my racial teleports as my bonus action, and as my action, I'm going to attempt to pull this guy up a little to hurt him a little.
Okay.
So I hold out my hand, a bracelet just expands over my forearm into a type of bracer, and it shoots out a little grappling hook as I use Thorn Whip.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about this earlier. Oh, no! Well, fortunately, you got to roll a 1d4 now.
Oh boy. D4.
Off to a great start.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, nothing bad happens. But unfortunately, your hook does miss the target.
Yep. I'm just gonna hide behind this good old fireplace chimney thing.
Yeah, so you'll have, since you're on the back side of the roof, you'll definitely have full cover from there.
That is my turn.
Alrighty, next up is the Goliath's turn. The Goliath looks at the situation, and this kobold right here, he says, "Don't worry, we're going to cover for you." And the half-giant female says, "All right, fine with me." And as she runs away, she's going to use... Let me get the right name of it here. She's going to cast a spell. And next thing you guys know, this whole entire area is covered in fog.
Delightful.
You want if you you have to see the target, take attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
Alrighty.
She did a smoke bomb. Very helpful.
Okay. That ends her turn. Marco's up.
This would have been great if I would have went first, because then, let's do. I need to see.
You can barely see this guy right here on the edge of it. You see a shadow.
That's 2, 3, 4. That's not going to do anything. If I put 4 there, that's not going to work either. Well, that kind of messed me up.
I know it did.
Kind of messed me up. All right. All right. When in doubt, let's do. I guess we'll just do a cantrip then. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on the one that this guy here is. I could see this guy though, sort of, right? But it's gonna be a waste of a spell though. Yeah, okay, I'm going to cast, actually, I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on this guy. So I need a,
oh my
14, psychic damage, hold on, blah, blah, blah. Must succeed on an intelligence saving throw, or take 1d6 psychic damage.
What kind of save throw?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Alrighty. That's a fail.
Okay, so let me just roll the d6. And there's also some other effects.
Yes, there are.
Did it roll? All right, 3.
Yes, it did.
So he took 3 points of damage. And he is... he needs to take... he's going to take 1d4 from the next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Okay, so he has a 1d4 against the next saving throw. Copy that.
Yeah. And while I'm at it, let's see. As a bonus action, this guy here, well, nothing. No, I think can I duck back in here?
Yeah, if you want to duck back in the bar, you can, I guess.
Yeah, I just don't want to be in. All right, I'm done.
Alrighty. Top of the order, Reese is up.
Yeah, so I hear this little thing next to me barking orders, and then the fog appears. The hammer's coming down on him.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Oh
my god, that's 3 fucking ones.
Oh. Yeah, that's you're fine.
Reese is also going to step slightly back out of the fog and lock eyes with this kobold. And that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay, then. Next up is actually the kobold's turn, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys didn't move very far, so these guys are going to take a swing at you once again, since you seem to be a threat to them. A 24, does that hit?
That one does finally hit.
17?
No.
Okay, and then 12's going to miss, obviously. You do get hit once by this guy right here, the top or left one. He does, oh, geez, 8 damage to you. I'm rolling high, guys. I'm sorry. I rolled a 5 and a 1d6.
What kind of damage was that?
Slashing. So, I'm sorry, piercing. So, obviously take half because it's raging.
I take half since I'm raging. Yes.
All right. And actually, you know what? This is disadvantage. Actually, here, let me roll that again. The one I did hit with. Maybe I have to put the damage. No, I rolled 24 twice. Never mind. I forgot this is a disadvantage because you can't see each other. I will let you, because we kind of messed that up. I will let you take an attack of opportunity as they try to run away from you.
Are they all running away from me?
Yes, especially this one. This one's going to run through you, actually.
Oh yeah, then I am taking a swing at that one.
This one, the one that I left.
Yes.
Okay. That's definitely a hit. Actually, you got to do it this way because you don't know where they went.
Yep.
That one definitely keels over and dies. You are one-shotting him, though.
The joys of being a level 1 barbarian.
All right, this one is still here, though. Doesn't know what happened to his compatriots because he can't see them. He is going to take a swing at Nick because he walked up to him, right in front of him. Oof, 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay, not bad. 4 damage. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
He could have one-shot you, though. They could have one-shot you.
Ugh.
And he's just going to stay there because he doesn't know what happened to his friends.
Nick, you're up. Disadvantage from vicious buggery?
Sorry?
Yep, disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage because we're shrunky. You're right. I forgot about that. Yep, that's a miss now. You put the hit points back on.
Yay.
And that lasts till the end of your turn, right?
I believe so.
All right, I'm just going to leave it off then. My bad for not sticking it on there. I'm still getting used to everything. All right, you're up, though.
Well, in that case, seeing this very bold little kobold try to attack him.
That wasn't punny at all.
He is going to draw a short sword and take a swing at him.
Alrighty, swing away. Swing away, swing away.
That's an 8.
That is going to unfortunately be a miss.
Oh. He's just going to be like, okay.
Any bonus action or anything, or?
Yeah, technically. Let's see. He'll cast a healing word on Reese.
Fortunately, can't see Reese.
Oh, shoot.
I stepped.
Okay.
I'm right here.
Oh, you're right here? Okay, go ahead. I mean, you're right on the edge of the cloud. It's hard. On my angle, it's hard to see you. Because I'm on different layers. Yeah, 8 hit points. That's definitely going to get all your hit points back.
You just hear aloud, "You're welcome."
I don't even realize I've been healed yet.
Hey, anything else, Nick?
Nope, that's it.
Kai, you're ducked behind the chimney on top of a roof. What would you like to do?
I imagine I've been hearing a lot of running around.
Sure, make a perception check, because there is a lot of running around with people running in the streets and stuff, too. So make a perception and see if you've heard them running or something.
Yeah, could you have seen them go this way if they went this way?
Or that way if they went that way.
Unfortunately, the chaos of the event, you're not able to hear anything.
So, my only real option is to just go to the highest point.
So you're looking down. Which way are you looking?
Every way. I'm looking like.
All right, you do see this. You see this guy running.
I will call that out. It seems they're trying to run northeastward. As I was actually is he in range?
I mean, he should be in here. Let's see. You take another one step forward, he's in range.
Yeah, I will thorn whip him. Or try to, because apparently I suck at it.
No, this could be a crit. Oh, close.
Woo! Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
23 different hits. Oh, wow. Okay.
But he has pulled 10 feet up, I guess.
10 feet towards your direction, huh?
Up and down.
Okay. So, this is weird. Yeah, he kind of pulled this way, and he's hovering in the air a little bit.
And I don't have very many bonus actions, so I will just crouch and, avoid shots and stuff.
Okie dokie.
Take that step back again.
All right. It would be the Goliath's turn. Marco, you're up.
Come out here. Say, assess the situation. I see this guy here, and I am going to try to ray of frost him.
Okay, then.
And whoop.
Natural 20.
All right, that'd be 2d6 damage.
Woo!
Eh,
Yeah, you don't have to roll for that.
8.
Yeah, he definitely done do you do.
All right, so
Reese, by the way. Oh, hold on. Actually, you'll be on your turn next.
Yep.
Sorry, that is this one. So he did.
So let me. So Lady Kai said that they're running this way, or at least she saw one run that way.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I can't see anything, can I?
No, it's a fog. It is completely obscured.
All right, then I'm done.
All right, Reese. You're up.
Yes. Yes. Were you going to tell me something?
No, it's actually, I forgot their turn is after yours, so.
Right. Well, I hear Lady Kai calling out northeast, and I maybe hear a yelp from a poor kobold getting spiked with a chain. I'm charging blind. And I
Oh, could I? Never mind.
don't
Could I have
really
done
make
something?
it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get to here. You can get to one of these two spots up here.
I screwed up. I should have moved you 5 feet. No,
You couldn't. You maybe could have seen me 5 feet into the cloud, I guess. All it would have done was get me here.
There you go.
All right.
Because, as always, it's hammer time.
18 is a hit.
Oh boy.
This one bites the dust.
That's the dust. That's the dust. And another one down. Turn. That is the end of my turn.
All right.
Gazing out into the road.
So the begin top of the turn, Reese, as you run up to there, you do see this guy pop out of the fog. And they see their friend die, and they're like, "Screw this," and they're just gonna take off.
Mm-hmm. I can't say I blame them.
Certainly try.
Yeah, he's off the map.
Oh boy.
He's like there.
Fast.
He dashed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, not quite. Right to there. Sorry. I counted wrong.
I might be able to get him.
And as at the end of his turn, Marco, you hear to the left of you a sound.
Thunderous force, so it might clear out the fog.
It does push things away.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yeah.
It might also just blow up something.
It might blow up something.
Unsecured objects. Since dead bodies are technically objects, then yeah, that would blow them away too. It's a 15-foot cube, huh?
Hey, Roll20 has a new tool for this.
Yes, it does. How about that? Let's get the box and square tool. So 15 feet. So
measure from
16 and a half. So
you want measure origin edge.
Measure origin edge. Edge. Okay.
Yes.
You're doing that's from their location, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, which direction are you pushing it in?
It was in the direction of the whatever was making that sound.
Oh, so this direction then, huh?
Yep.
So this direction here. Right that way right there, or?
Yep.
Okay, well, that will definitely do a couple of things then. So this moves 5, 10 to there. Sorry, guys, I have to go on like 3 different layers to do this. And 5, 10 that way. So now you do see a clear enough path going. Oop, okay, well, I'm still in the wrong damn thing. Hold on. All right, yeah. Now you see a clear path this way. You can see up the road here, and way in the distance you see the kobold running away.
Oh, well, darn. He's running away. Now, where's that big one? He's looking around.
You don't see the Goliath anywhere.
Yeah, shoot. Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that was it.
All right. Kai's up.
Okay. My best ranged option is quite dangerous, but, well. Oh, God.
Try not the box thing.
Okay. Yeah, he's in range. I'm going to try to shoot him. I'm just gonna shoot.
All right. Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill.
I'm gonna take out a pistol. Yep.
Ooh. He's gonna gun him down in the street with his back turned?
I mean, I'll try to shoot him in the leg.
Okay.
If I can. Oh.
I think you
He's
got
far
him.
away.
Yeah, he shot him. Angry doggo.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That's gonna get him.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah, I will. I can't think this through. I'm not sure how I'm going to get down.
Well, on that
I-
kill note, combat has come to a close as the Goliath got away.
We never saw her.
Yeah, I know.
I had something special for her. The whole group.
Were you also thinking of fairy firing them?
No. I had grease or sleep. I think that would have been freaking hilarious because they were all in that group. I could have probably knocked them all on their asses. Or put them to sleep. At least 2 or 3 of them.
And then toss a torch on that grease.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that, if the grease is flammable or not, but I don't know.
All right, so you guys want to do anything real quick?
Inspect the bodies, where I heard that psst, and I think it came from this guy.
Okay, you're gonna go over there right now, or?
I'm gonna look. Yeah, I want to look to see what the heck's going on.
And I'm sure Marco also wants to clean up this mess that we just made.
Yeah,
And
this is start dragging the bodies towards the corner.
Oh, okay. As you're walking up to the body, this one first, because this one was died first. You hear a tick, 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 tick.
I'm running away. I'm running away.
Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Uh-oh.
See if you can get away from it.
That's not bad.
Woo, yeah, that'll do it. As you're running away, this kobold spontaneously combusts out of his chest and evaporates.
What
oh
the?
man, his loot.
Nick, this one starts slowly ticking.
Can he quickly loot the body?
You want to try to loot the body? Oh,
Yes.
God, hold on.
Marco is thinking to himself, well, that's convenient. There's no mess.
Waste not, want not.
All right, you inspect the body. You do see, you see their short sword and their crossbow. Roll investigation to see if you can find anything else on them, because you're kind of doing this quick.
Oh yeah. On that 20.
Natural 20. Okay, well, upon going through the body, everything, you do feel around in their chest cavity, because you're doing a pretty thorough search really quickly with that 20. You do feel a lump on their chest, and you think that it is a bomb internally in their chest that's probably about to go off soon. Unfortunately, there's not really anything much of value on them other than their weapons.
He's gonna run away.
Okay.
This way.
Since you investigated it, you'll be fine from that exploding. Marco, you're gonna stay there? Or you run away from that one too?
No. I mean, I'm running away. I probably wouldn't have stopped there. So.
Okay, that one explodes. After that one, this one starts ticking.
Right, I'm not gonna get. But can I cast Mage Hand and try to get whatever weapons or anything that's on this guy?
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check with your mage hand, so you would not. You wouldn't have proficiency because you're not really a thief, right?
No.
No.
I mean, 12 or 12.
I'm gonna say no on that one.
So
15
like,
was.
well,
I made it out of 15, so I would say no.
So like, did he have a crossbow or was he? Oh, never mind.
They all have crossbow and swords, as far as you could tell. This is like the third body you've looked at.
Okay, so like the sword isn't like laying on the ground. That's all I was thinking. Not so much. All right, never mind. Let's move on.
Yeah, before you delete the token, I just want to see if my special effect here works.
Okay.
It does not.
Oh.
Shame.
Oh, this one explodes. Kai, did you say anything to Kai? Because this one's now starting ticking loudly.
I think she saw that things are exploding.
I
Hey.
figured I was like up on a roof and far away enough. Never mind.
Okay. You guys doing anything?
Yeah, staying as far away as possible and looking for that Goliath.
Well, this one explodes and takes part of the building with it, so part of the building just got a hole in it.
Actually, can you put him back? I think I got my special effect to work.
Okay. Oh! That's amazing! And this one up here is kind of too far away for you guys to get to, huh?
How far is he?
Well, I mean,
yeah,
it's happening like about 2 turns afterwards, so yeah. So, all right. So, unfortunately, the kobolds all exploded. There, as far as you can tell, there's no Goliath in any direction.
Hell was that all about?
I'm gonna climb down the tree.
As Reese starts calming down, he's just like, cowardly Goliath, and I thought they were supposed to be brave. Just wait until folks at Terra hear about this.
Well, as you guys are convening in the street, this fellow starts running up to you, and they're not alone. They're actually surrounded by about 4 Crown's Guard as well.
Do I know him?
Roll a... Actually, you would know them, because they're a pretty known official of this area. This is Bram Glotschwagel. Where'd they come up with these names? I don't know. Bram Gulchswaddle.
I knew his mom.
I will. There's a. Here, I'll do this for you. There's his handout, so you have the correct spelling of his name and everything. He is Watchmaster Bram Gulchswaddle.
Okay.
Bram.
He's,
hey, Bram.
you know him as the War Master of the Crown's Guard for Hubbarduk. He goes, "Oh, meanwhile, Lady Kai, I did not know you were here."
Oh, yeah. I came rushing in to see if anyone was hurt.
Oh, nobody was hurt on our end. I mean, maybe one of the Crown's Guard that was guarding the jail got hit with the explosion. But we are trying to find the escaped convict that happened from our jail. Do you know where that large Goliath might have gone?
I just know she went that way. We kind of dealt with her little kobold friends. Then they exploded.
Oh, that is very unfortunate. No clues or anything. Would you happen by chance be able to help us a little bit? We are a little, as you know, Kai, we are a little short-handed with the war efforts going on across the eastern side there. Would you by chance be able to help us investigate this incident?
Sure. I suppose that's something I can do.
There will be a handsome reward for you. In fact, here, let me help you pay in kind in advance, and if you're willing to help.
I mean, if these young ones would like to help.
This is exciting.
I mean, if there's coin, sure.
Oh yes. Don't worry about that. And he reaches in his bag and pulls out a bag of coins, and he hands it to Lady Kai. It's like, take this as an advancement. You'll get the second half of that if you're able to solve this mystery. And which way did you just say you went that way?
Yes, probably. I mean, they came from that way. They didn't go southward, so they must have gone northeast.
Okay, this way, men! And they start running off to the upper right.
I guess we should have asked who the Goliath was, and
You can yell after them. They haven't left yet.
hey! Hold
What?
on there, Brom.
Yes.
Who was the Goliath?
Oh, it's some bad thief that we picked up about a week or so back. The name is Sken Zabrist.
And we know she is.
You know who she's working for, or what? I mean, to blow up the jail and have her escape—that's kind of a big deal.
Doesn't really quite fit her style or her profile of past dealings. This must be somebody new that's working in underneath the Hupperduke here, or maybe beyond. I'm not sure, but this is not her style.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem.
Good hunting.
Did we see her cast magic, or was that actually a smoke bomb?
Roll a.
Here,
Roll a.
Reese was literally standing next to her.
Okay. Roll a perception check. See if you saw what she did. You didn't see quite much. You did see her flex her hand. That's about it. Kai is a 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were a little further back. You did see her clench her hand and kind of flick her wrist a little bit. Like, kind of twisted it. That's all you could really tell. And she kind of clenched her fist and flipped her wrist a little bit, and then the fog poof, kind of puffed all around them.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very magical.
Oh, I mean, it could be magic, and I look over to the tavern where I left my burning torch. See, and I do that exact same thing, and the torch turns off.
Well,
I'm glad I remembered that was over there. That torch could have burned stuff down.
I just mean if it were magical, it probably would have been more uniform and less of a hiss and slowly fill up the area.
So
I don't know. Magic's strange.
I'm looking over the group, and is there any mud or dirt on them at all?
On your group or the group that ran off?
No, yeah, our group.
Your group, no. Well, I mean, you and Reese have a little bit of mud on your boots from having to walk in this evening. Kai and Nick do not.
Oh, no. That's not possible.
Marco cleaned that long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay, then none of you have mud on you. If you use prestidigitation and cleaned up after walking in,
Yeah.
then no, you don't have any dried mud on you. You two would be the only people that would have that.
I have some blood, but it's already being cleaned. But not by me. It is being cleaned by a little doll on my shoulder, cleaning up the cut.
Oh, okay.
Strange. Nick, did you heal me earlier? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Thank you, but Lady Kai here seems to have needed it more.
Oh, I can't heal what I can't see.
Oh, no, I'm trying.
Yeah, she was on the back side of the roof. She couldn't see her from there.
Do we
It's
need
alright,
to
please.
go investigate, or do you need a minute, Lady Kai? Well, I guess let's introduce ourselves. I gathered from Brom that your name is Lady Kai.
Ah, yes, I am Lady Belladonna Kai. My daughter was, I guess, an underclassman of his.
She was an underclassman?
Yeah, she's a little bit younger than him. But I knew his mother.
I am Marco Moonraven.
Nice to meet
Anybody
you.
else want to introduce themselves?
I'm Reese Valkian.
Equally
Nick.
as good to meet you. And you too.
Oof. Okay, so
investigations. Looking for people, huh? I should be good at this by now, but I'm not.
Well, you know.
So,
Well, to help
what
you out,
do
you
we
know
know?
where they. You think you know the direction they went into. You also know the direction of the explosion happened, which, if you remember correctly, was in this direction. Oh, this way somewhere.
Should we go
Yep.
check out the explosion or see what happened? Or do we go chase after, because they already got people chasing after them, right?
Hmm.
And they've already have. They're by now. They've already had like 8, 9, 10 turns away now. So at dashing action, like everything, they're practically out of the city by now, almost.
Yeah. If she's... I think we more so need to figure out who might be helping her. And if there were any tracks, they're probably covered by all the people running, including the guards running after her.
Yeah, the guards unfortunately came from the same kind of direction, so yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they came from the same direction, so.
Lila, honey, can you catch me up? And a little doll just jumps out of her purse and climbs up her arm and starts literally like applying ointment to her cut.
You're gonna roll cure wounds for that, I guess? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay.
I am not. Oh, thank God.
Wow. Is that
That
Max?
was a nice one.
Damn.
That is Max.
Yep.
That's Max.
All right. Do you look in the bag that that Bram handed you?
Oh, yes.
You look in the bag, and you could count it later, but I'll just tell you right now, there's 250 gold in there.
Jesus.
And he did say he'll pay you the other half of that once you completed the investigation and stuff and find them.
Well, there's 4 of you.
3 of us.
Well, 4 of us, I guess.
Yes.
That means 60, 62, 63, 63.
Just
62.
say 62. Let's
It's
keep
62
it
and
easy.
a half, yeah.
Yeah.
There's 1 extra gold. I just toss it towards you guys. Whoever catches it gets it.
Give it to the poor.
I'm poor. I'll take your cut.
So, are we just gonna add do that monies right now?
If you want to do that on your sheet, go ahead. If you want to divvy that
Yeah.
up real quick.
60. I'm just gonna put 62. All righty. So I say we go to the site of the explosion. Reese, you're the investigator, right? I think.
Based on my track record, I don't know if you want me to lead an investigation.
It's okay.
I believe in you.
I can check if there's any magical trail or anything.
I will help, but I've been tracking someone's trail for many years now, and it's not gone well.
It's okay. I can take the lead. It's okay.
All right, let's do it. I feel good about this. Almost exciting, almost as exciting as being on the open ocean.
All right, so you're going to head to the jail, which is right over here.
Okay.
All right, it's easy to see the metallic sheen of many tall steel plates affixed to the mountainside, the outer walls of Gearhold Prison. Moonlight and a still smoldering fires frame the billowing smoke that pours from a gaping cavity in the rock and the metal, making the violent escape route taken by the Goliath and her accomplices. Members of the Crown's Guard are on site, currently trying to put away the fires and trying to keep the prisoners at bay, because it did take out a couple extra cells on either side of this one's. What would you like to do with the Crown's Guard that are currently there? Oh, by the way, I forgot to give this to you. I'm sorry. He also gave you this as well. Bram, he also gave you this as well.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
The holder of this badge designates them as a hired hand of the Crown's Guard's Watchmaster, the primary law enforcement arm of the Dwendalian Empire.
Reese is immediately going to work trying to talk down the fires. Slow going, but, one campfire-sized blaze at a time, they are dissipating.
As you're walking up, a couple of the Crown's Guard goes, ho, 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 where are you guys going?
We are the Watchmen.
We're not watchmen. We're asked to help by the watchmen. I'm gonna help put out fires.
Do you have proof of this from the, I believe it's called a Watchmaster?
Yeah, at this point, I have the badge just on my. I have it on my breast.
you put on like a little lapel. Not a problem, not a problem. Please, this way.
We are the Watchmen, because we're investigating.
All right, and then you... Oh, wow, I gotta zoom out. Holy crap. I gotta work on my resizing. And you walk into the prison ward.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
A 10-foot wide hole edged with twisted metal and jagged rocks opens up to above a pile of rubble. Beyond the hole is a badly damaged stone prison cell. Little more than soot-stained walls and an overturned bed charred on one side. A thin skylight above the hole matches others alongside it in the steel wall. In what apparently the cell's window. A mangled chamber pot is embedded in the right wall, where an elf in a long leather coat is pulling it from the stone. So, as I'm reading this, you see this person. As she's fumbling with the pot, she does pocket some charred pieces of paper before dropping the pot to the ground. She then acknowledges your presence. Oh, I thought I wasn't alone in this. I thought I was alone in this matter.
Apparently not.
Who are you, sir?
How you doing? How you doing?
I was here first. You need to identify yourself.
Oh, well, if that's the way we're going to play it, then my name is Marco. And you are?
Oh, I suppose you can just call me a Yinra.
Okay. And are you also investigating this mess? Or are you cleaning it up?
Ugh, I cannot, I do not dare dirty my hands of this, cleanup. I am just here to investigate this matter myself.
Okay.
But it seems I'm not the only one who appears to be investigating this matter.
Do you work for the Crown's Guard?
Indeed, I am but a simple hired bounty hunter.
That's an honorable trade.
Does she sound truthful?
You can make it at a insight check if you like.
You got one of those badge thingies, or is that something?
Yes. I didn't mean to click on that.
Very true.
Reese is just in the background, like doing finger guns at the fires, putting them out.
Wow.
That one's out. And that one's out. And that one's out.
As far as you could tell, she's telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
Listen, we
catch
don't.
us up, as you seem to
Oh,
have
the
been
updated
working on
this.
this.
Nice. I like mine better.
We're not looking to step on anybody's toes. But we were just hired to see what the heck's going on and maybe get a little deeper. Now, are you hired specifically to bounty on somebody in particular, or is it deeper than that?
Well, unfortunately, this investigation's going to have to be my terms only. So I think I've found everything I need to find here, so I bid you adieu. And she starts to turn to walk past you.
Oh, here you have a little something, and I go to brush her shoulder and try to pick the notes that she hid from her.
Alright, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, God.
Whew. 24. As she walks past you, you deftly sleight of hand slip your hand into her cloak pocket and grab the 3 charred pieces of paper and pocket it inside your own pocket without her noticing.
There, I'll clean.
As she's walking away, I'm going to yell out, "Hey, if we find anything, can we? Where can we find you? Maybe we can bump
Around.
notes."
And she walks off.
And Reese also bumps into her, but not for any purpose. Just, whoops, sorry about that.
She smirks, looks you up and down, and starts walking away.
I almost want to cast grease just to see if she fall on her ass, but I don't want to waste my spell slot.
Well, I suppose she already contaminated the scene of the crime, so
So
just
did
in
you
case,
go ahead?
I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic.
There's no magic here. But it does take a little while for you to cast that, but as far as you can tell, there's no inherent magic in the room.
Yeah.
Can we maybe talk to the guards? I'd like to see if we could talk to the people that were on the either side of this cell to see maybe if they knew who this lady was or this Goliath, or maybe they know something.
Sure, you can talk to the guards if you'd like. As far as the guards will say, they only know is that Sven was picked up for armed robbery of some of the gold storage areas that's in the center of town. Was a messy job that they tried to do, but they were able to catch them and brought them in for lockup. But this kind of explosive kind of thing is not really their style. They're more about brute forcing their way in, so they're not exactly sure why this whole explosion thing would have happened for them. It definitely wasn't done on Sven's side.
Well, I think maybe figure out who she's working with. So, what about the prisoners on each side? Are they still alive, or are they
Well, the one
liquid baloney?
Well, the one in one cell is perfectly fine. Of course, unfortunately, the other one on the other side of the cell was caught in the explosion and died in their bed.
So
Died while they were sleeping in bed.
He's liquid baloney. Let's talk to the other one.
Okay. So you go up to the other prisoner that's currently being chained and kind of held against a wall, a different section of the wall in a different cell across the way as they point to it.
Hey, buddy. What's up? Rough day?
I can't hear you. My ears are still ringing from the damn explosion.
Yeah, I start yelling. Did you happen to talk to the lady that was in that cell, the Goliath?
She wasn't much of a talker. She just said mind my own business all the time, so I just kind of left her alone.
Did you happen to overhear anything? You know, maybe if you help us out, maybe we could help you out.
Well, there was a strange, like, kind of like clunk sound coming out of the cell, and right before the explosion happened, and afterwards, I kind of remember my ears ringing, a bunch of kobolds telling her, "Let's go, let's go, let's go," like kind of thing, like kind of waving at her, and they all ran out.
Do you happen to know who she works for?
Well, she works for some underhanded groups, you know. I might be. Okay, you know what? I do, but we don't do this kind of stuff. We don't deal with explosions and black powder and stuff.
Hmm. Do you know anyone who does?
Yeah.
One of the Crown's guards kind of standing next to you goes, "Well, the best place to look up for black powder or blasting kind of powder would be the Farmark facility." Which, if you, Sean, and Paul, and I guess actually technically Kai would know, you guys would know where that is, because Abby actually showed you that area on the map.
Mm-hmm.
I watched them in the past. Oh boy. Okay.
I guess let's get going. Maybe Farmark facilities our next stop? Because I don't know about this kind of explosion stuff, but how much of this you said it was black powder, right? Black powder?
Oh, they call it blasting powder, but yeah.
Blasting powder? How much of it would they need to do something like this?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. Nobody knows. That's why we have to go over to the Fairmark facility and talk to an expert.
Actually, I could probably tell you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, let's go there.
I saw you had that thunder stick, and it worked pretty well.
Yeah, that was the first time I tried using it, honestly.
Did anybody want to?
Yeah, I want to clean up the papers with prestidigitation and try and read them. Maybe mend them together if that helps. I don't know.
Well, mending doesn't really do much against completely burnt paper, but but you do find this.
Oh. She was invited by someone to their domain, I guess.
Yeah.
Given a gift, the ring, I imagine, is what caused the explosion. And I imagine the last thing is just when you I don't know, point the ring at this and stand back.
Well, maybe not. It says, I am an ally of your maybe community or no questions. Take this ring and follow my kobolds. Follow the kobolds to my humble domain. Stand back, and there's a bunch missing in there, so it's probably.
Or at around this time, stand or look towards this wall and stand back, something like that. Maybe I don't know.
Does the handwriting style seem significant?
Not really. I mean, there's no particular marks or anything on the handwriting that you could judge that you would know.
I'm just thinking, like, this doesn't look like the kind of handwriting.
Did you guys try investigating the room at all, or I might have missed that?
Obviously, yeah, we're going to investigate the room.
Whoever wants to investigate the room, you can go ahead and make a roll for that.
Okay.
If somebody wants to assist too, I'll give you advantage on it.
Someone want to assist me?
I am not an investigator. Whoever has intelligence.
Okay.
Okay, 16 is pretty good. All right, so what you gathered from looking around the room, most of the stone and steel has been pretty much blown off the wall. It's pretty hard to sift through the debris. There was a looks like there was a sign of multiple explosions at once. So there was several possible blasts that could have caused this at various points of the wall. Because when you're expecting the stone, it's kind of broken in very particular points on the stone. Also, when you look, when you look in one of the corners over by the bed, there happens to be some metal pieces that are not like the bars. It's almost like a flattened, almost like robot or automaton. It's about the size of a plate. It's made out of iron, and it kind of looks like pieces of like a crab.
Oh, I know more about this stuff. I'm gonna take that for further investigation.
Since you rolled that investigation on that one, it's kind of damaged, kind of beyond functionality. You're gonna take a long time to fix this.
Oh no, I don't want to fix it. I more just want to see, maybe the iron was acquired from this mine or something like that.
And when you flip it over up your side, there's a giant hole where you surmise probably where the powder was packed in.
Yeah. Well, this was definitely done by someone who's pretty adept with automation. I can only name a few people in town who could do this.
What about people out of town? I mean, they refer to a domain.
And why would they want this person? She didn't seem like a high-level thief.
Maybe they just needed muscle behind all their automatons.
But the bigger worry is, all right, so they got this one. What are they planning? This can't be the end game. There has to be an end game, right?
As long as there's no finger snapping, I think we'll be okay.
Shots fired.
All right. Are we done here?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna leave a note with the note that I took inside the chamber pot, just saying thank you with a cute little face with a wink.
Little smiley face.
Yeah, just in case she comes back for it.
That's dirty.
You give me attitude, I'm gonna treat you like a child and a bully.
I am. As we're leaving, I'm going to tell the guard, can you get this place cleaned up as soon as possible, please?
I'll take orders from you. You're just helping.
We're watchmen. Watch your lip. And I just start walking.
He just completely ignores it.
I just give him that mom look. It's just like, I don't know.
All right, so where would you folks like to go?
To that one place with the black powder.
Well, it's still in the middle of the night, so you guys could sleep in. You would be getting up pretty late if you want to try to recover your spells and stuff. You do, again, don't forget, you do have room and board already paid for at the inn right over here. I'm on the wrong layer. You do still have room and board paid at the inn over here if you want to take a sleep. But none of the businesses you probably want to talk to are open right now.
Yeah, I think we probably have to wait till the morning to maybe get a better assessment. I don't think there's much we could do tonight.
Okay. We'll see you guys in the morning then. Around what time would you like to meet?
Early. What
How
time?
early?
It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, so technically it would be around noon.
We do lunch, and then we'll get going.
Sounds good to me. I need to go back to the orphanage to pick up my groceries.
Oh, that's right.
Lady Kaya doesn't need as much rest anyway.
Yeah.
I, for one, though, need my beauty sleep, so...
Mm.
I'm a bold lady. I'm good with 4 hours. 4 hours is amazing.
Yeah, sleep is very important. To keep good order, you need 8 hours.
Yeah.
I will hold you guys to that and see you at noon.
Yep,
Oh, don't waste money on lunch. I'll get something ready for you guys.
Okay, where do we want to meet?
I'll be here.
Okay.
At your inn. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Jesus.
The amount of time that one must have as an elf.
Oh, yeah.
So, retire.
Yeah, so you guys would have had an extra room with if Tommy was here, but you do have a well, Nick. Just to remind you, you do have a room paid for the entire week. Again, you don't know who had paid for it, but you do have a room for the entire week.
And Reese paid for a room for however much an Electrum got him.
You paid for about a night.
I paid for tonight, and but hey, dinner and breakfast were included. Great deal.
Man, that was interesting. So, as I'm about ready to go to sleep, I'm just thinking about, what am I getting into? But the coin is good.
Before going to sleep, I have some tea. I do some meal prep for tomorrow. I sit down and caress the necklace and tell my daughter how I'm doing and how life's already getting exciting.
Okay. On that note, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, you get a full night's rest. It is about noon o'clock later that morning, because this was in the middle of the night. You get all your spell slots back, and whatever long rest or short rest you get a battle back.
Cool.
Oh god, my bullets disappeared.
And we'll take a short break right there, and I will be right back to continue the story and investigate where exactly these kobolds came from and why does they get Sven in particular. We'll be right back. This podcast is empowered with Anchor by Spotify. Anchor has the tools that allows you to record, edit, upload, and stack your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcasts on listening platforms like Spotify, Google Podcasts, or web hosting like WordPress. Anchor is everything you need to make your podcast heard all bundled up in one place. And best of all, Anchor by Spotify is free to use. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
So I get up in the morning, I make my bed, tidy up, I say my prayers to the Wild Mother, and head downstairs.
You sound like the music track from Tangled.
Reese gets up in the morning, does not make his bed, stares into a fire for a little bit, and then goes downstairs.
Did you two just share the same room? Because you only paid for one room.
He paid for a room. I paid for a room.
Oh, you did pay for your own room. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I paid an Electrum, which is 5 silver, which, got me a meal and a room.
Yep.
Maybe breakfast.
Nick is still sleeping.
Oh, you got some coin now.
Look, I have to save up this coin.
No, I hear you. It's just, you got some coin to make some to have a place to sleep and something to eat.
Mm.
I'm sure we're sitting around before 12 and having a coffee or tea or something.
So the 2 hours of light
early.
activity.
What's
I'm
that?
there since I'm there pretty early. I brought my own tea. I got my thermos.
Yeah, so we start talking. Have you been in this town long? Have you been here long?
I lived here for the past 50 years or so.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Oh,
So,
not as long as Abby then.
what is the is Hupperdook known for something eats-wise, like famous, like I'm from Nicodranas and we have the best bear claws, and I was wondering if Hupperdook has something that the locals would know that I would enjoy. I like food, so.
Honestly, our food tends to be pretty basic because people here work really hard and play really hard. So it's more the drink that's good.
Meat pies? Do they have meat pies here? Maybe.
They do.
Okay. Maybe we'll try those.
There's a little bit of everything. It's just the drinks are what people focus on.
All right.
Hmm.
I pull out my book. I start writing in it. Hupperdook. Drinks are good. Lots of drunks.
That's for sure.
So the food must be shit.
But there's a lot of it. And there's a lot of fried stuff.
Then I put a big asterisk. Fried, yes.
You can't
Big
go
fan
wrong
of
with
fried.
fried stuff.
You could fry a foot and it'd be good.
Speaking of, I brought some fried vegetables and
Ooh.
some baked goods, a little bit of meat. I'm not much of a meat person myself, but I learned to make some for my family.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is there fried cauliflower in there by any chance?
Right next to the broccoli.
Oh, yes.
Actually, during the break, I was reading up some stuff. Kai, you had an extra 4 hours to kill, right?
Yes, I did.
Did you want to mess with anything with the automaton while you're doing that time, or?
Sure. I'll clean it up and see if there's anything left in there or something.
Do you have any expertise in like tinkerers or?
I do have proficiency in that, yes.
All right. If you want to try to fix this and try to figure out what it does, you can make a roll for that if you like.
Okay. I'm just using like leftover tools, not so much a set of tinker's tools, but there are tools that I can work with.
Okay.
Just an intelligence tinker's tools check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Lord. Yeah. So you're definitely able to fix this, and as far as you can tell, this is what you see.
Oh.
The old crab bot.
It's called a Vox Seeker. You're not sure what it's called personally, but that is what it's named as. It's actually in part 2. But because you have a artificer in the group, you actually jumped ahead a little bit.
Oh.
Did I see this thing?
If she wants to show it to you, she brought it back home. I mean, you guys all saw it broken into pieces, but this is what it looks like in fixed form.
Okay.
Okay, it does say,
Never mind.
did it have any signatures? Every creator leaves a signature, but, it might have been blown off.
No particular signatures, no. It's just a very well-made kind of very tiny walking automaton. And you notice that it can climb too. It kind of crawls underneath the desk as after you fixed it and everything. So yeah, it can move around, crawl on walls. It's pretty cute.
Do I have control over it now, or does it just do its own thing?
It will as you speak to it, it will move towards you or away from you. So you kind of just walks towards where you hears voices, as far as you could tell when you're kind of playing around with it.
Oh.
Let me. I don't have. Unfortunately, I didn't make the sheet for it. I'm sorry about that. But what I can do, I can send that link to you, and if you click on that, it'll tell you. That'll give you its basic what it is.
Okay.
So should someone go and get Nick?
Who?
Wow.
Tall fellow.
Ah, yes. The one who fell over the bar.
Yeah, maybe I'll go.
So as I'm sitting there with Lady Kai, I'm just going to strike up a conversation about food and, how I'm just on a sabbatical from sailing, just walking around, and I heard about Hupperduke, and it has not disappointed yet.
Well, it's quite a lively place, especially at night when people are done working. A lot of people work literally 12 hours and then party 12 hours. I don't know when they sleep.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's just kind of the culture here.
So I imagine, because there's so many bars, there has to be so many food truck sort of things, like little.
Oh, food stalls.
Yeah,
Yes.
little food stalls. So I'm in kind of heaven with that.
Most of them open as the sun is going down, though.
Right. Yeah, I'd figure that. So
Reese walks up to a door that he thinks is Nick's room and just kind of gently knocks on it.
There's nothing.
Still nothing?
Still nothing.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, I hear you. What?
We're supposed to meet Lady Kai soon. And she brought some fried vegetables for breakfast.
Gross. Okay.
She also brought tea, but you didn't seem like the sort to me.
Oh, tea?
Tea.
Nick just sort of kicks the door open. Why didn't you lead with that? Come on, tea's getting cold.
Yep, Reese just kind of staggers from having a door smashed in his face. Okay. On my way.
So I'm still talking to Lady Kai. I thought that pistol thing was that thunder stick that you had was very interesting. I've never seen one.
Oh, they're very common here. Well, mainly the guard have a few, and then some inventors help or create them.
Oh, nice. I mean, I've heard of them before. Don't get me wrong. I'm from, Nicodranas, and I've heard of them and maybe even saw one or two, but I've never seen one in action. And I should clarify that.
Ah.
Seems to be pretty handy.
I mean, It's definitely a better choice if you're not particularly skilled with like a bow, for example. Bow and crossbow is just as effective, really.
But the sound. Come on.
Uh, yeah,
As,
the sound is quite loud.
as Reese walks into the room, you'd never catch anything hunting with a weapon like that. Maybe a rabbit, but then all the rest of them are running for the hills.
Oh, well,
He's not
true.
wrong.
But in an urban environment, I'm not really hunting animals.
And tell me, how often have you been in an urban environment in the past month?
But this is the first time.
Not city people, I take it.
Oh, no, no, no. Well, I am a city person. Like I said, Nicodranas, kind of city, but I've been on a ship for 10 years, but I mean, we stop in cities and ports and, all that, but I prefer the open, the open ocean or the, woods, open, the forest and stuff. And so, did anybody have any ideas from last night? Any new revelations? Any thoughts?
Well, first of all, Nick, come here, sit down, have some tea, sweetie. There's some bread, there's some vegetables, there's some meat.
I will definitely have some of the tea.
Oh, hey, there's cauliflower. Try the cauliflower. It's excellent.
Why?
Why not? You're only young once.
Hard to argue with that. All right, I'll try the cauliflower.
I mean, everything deep fried is tasty, especially if you put some spices on it. It's not spicy. Definitely not spicy. It just has spices.
So you will notice that Marco's a little more positive person, and I'm starting to feel that Nick is probably not.
I am also quite positive.
What, serious? Absolutely not.
But in my mind, I'm thinking, or rather in Marco's mind, he's thinking, well, just a little time with me and he'll be chipper as just step right in line, because that's the way things go. Everything is in its place.
He just needs some motherly love.
That's order. Needs a purpose.
Okay, but now that everyone's eaten, now we can talk about plans for today. Well, we have the factory to check out.
Okay.
This little guy was made by someone. There were no signs of a creator on him. I fixed him up, but...
Ooh, do I see all the gears?
They are very apparent on top of it.
I'm like, I mean, Marco is like freaking mesmerized by the gears. I mean, that is like, oh, wow. That is order. That is perfect order.
Oh, you haven't seen anything.
You need to embrace the chaos a bit more, my friend.
Order. Order is life.
How much one of those things cost?
That's a good question.
Good question, my friend.
Would
'Cause,
my husband have made something like this before?
I mean, people make automatons and stuff like that, but you haven't seen like something like this before.
But they broke this person out. It had to cost them a lot of money. Right?
Well, it looked like way more than just one of these things as well.
That's what I'm thinking.
Actually,
Somebody
if
has
they-
deep pockets.
if they've created something like this before, I know a few people we could ask if they've seen this before. Or something like it.
So maybe that's a better use of our time than the the Fairmark facility, because how much do you know how much of that blowy up powder they would have to use?
Well, they packed this guy pretty tight, so that's like a few pounds of it.
How much would that cost? Do you know?
Oh, that I would know. I had to buy some recently to make all the bullets I have.
How much would that be?
That's a great question. DM?
DM? That's what we're
I'm looking
we're
it
trying
up.
to book a DM.
It doesn't give me a cost. It just tells me what tells me what the damage it deals. Doesn't know what the cost of it though is.
A horn would be 35 gold.
A horn of it's 35, so
yeah, like a keg is 250.
Well, it wasn't a keg's worth. I mean, they probably packed a keg's worth into several of these things.
So they paid $250 just in
150 gold just in
gold,
lasting powder.
just in the powder. Not to mention the mechanical devices.
So,
Which, might not be as expensive if they're made in-house.
So two things.
The metal cost.
Well,
he has pretty simple automation. He just follows the noise, and I imagine there was some sort of trigger that made him explode. Once it was finished.
Your definition of simple is different to mine, but okay.
Well, and I take out one of my kids, and you see a very cute little plush doll with just blondish hair, blue eyes, and it's a boy in like Smith's clothes. So this is a little more complicated. And you would have seen him yesterday when I was casting or ritually casting Detect Magic. Yesterday you saw him like winding him up. But this little guy can do quite a few different things. And he's a little more complex on the inside, mainly because he's smaller. But it's still a new thing. There's people that do different things. I focus on very small details, very small clockwork. This is similar, but it's someone who's spent less than 50 years training could do.
So I had another question. If they didn't want to spend 250 gold pieces on powder, how else would they do it? They would steal it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe our first stop should be the Fairmark facility, seeing if anything's recently been missing.
See if they lost a keg of black powder, or someone
that's
bought
what I'm
them,
thinking.
which would make it easier for us.
I mean, she just seemed like a low-level thief. Why would they break her out? Unless you knew something. Or they need, like you said, like they said they needed her for something special. All right, so Fairmark,
Fire mark.
Fire mark.
And if there's any,
With my accent, it's fair mark.
Sure.
if there's any machine shops on the way there that I know of or I've worked with, I'll see if we could probably make a pit stop there to ask if they've seen something like this.
I'm in the rear. I'm following.
Okay. If you want to head there, fire mark is actually right here.
Yep.
All right, so you approach the building. This brown and red brick building is larger than you expected, actually. The scent of sulfur and blasting powder is very familiar to the prison cell that you visited the night before. As you draw near, a gnome guard approaches and you with a very suspicious look, and she says, "Halt there! What would you like to do in here?"
Is there smoking here or no smoking area?
Oh, absolutely
Not
no
sure.
smoking here.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. Just want to know.
Reese turns off his little fire stick.
Yeah. Okay. Good safety tip, guys. No smoking. Okay. So
It used to be a torch, but it's burned all the way down to just like a little thing that he sets on fire for fun.
Where, what is it? We're the watch.
Oh,
We're working for the Watchmen or the Watchtower guys. And here, look at her breast.
You want me to look at her breast?
Yes. There's a badge.
That's nice badge and all, but unfortunately, this is a restricted area, so I must tell you that you cannot enter.
Oh, why not? We want to investigate.
I understand that you're part of the investigation and all, but you'd actually have to have written permission to come in here. That simple badge does not permit you into our more restricted areas of the of this facility.
The badge
there-
does, however, the badge does, however, give us the right to ask for a representative to come and speak to us
That was going
and
to be my
answer
next
some
one.
questions.
Yes.
So if you'd be so kind.
Roll
I
a
smile. I smile big.
roll a check for that. Either roll a persuasion if you'd like.
Sure. Great at that.
Can I help? Or
You can. You mean you were talking to them?
While these guys are doing all of this,
All right.
So with the help, it's a 24.
Nick is going to cast Charm Person.
Ooh.
You sure?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, okay.
What is that? Charisma save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw? Oh, stupid thing. What's the DC?
— 14?
They rolled a 13. Yeah. So,
My friends, surely you can make an exception for us.
well, I mean, normally I don't do this, for just anybody, but I mean, now that you mentioned that you sure, go ahead.
Good man. I am going to have to buy you a drink later.
This is actually a
We'll have to come
female gnome, actually.
The offer still stands.
I get off work around 6, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Who's the person we need to talk to in here about if something came up missing?
He doesn't like to be bothered, but I'll mention it. I'll mention it to you. Mr. Firemark.
Firemark. Oh, the namesake. That's interesting.
And you see this individual. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here, let me pull up the right one. See this individual.
It's definitely steampunk, huh? Blast Gaffer Sleaze Firemark.
Yep.
It's an interesting name you got there, Mr. Firemark.
What of it?
I think it's a wonderful name.
Oh,
Very
no,
strong.
as an Ashari myself, I quite like the name, and I just, tiny little modifier on my finger.
Whoa!
He immediately slaps your hands together.
Are you crazy, boy?
Are you nuts? We're surrounded by black powder everywhere in this facility. Don't you dare do that again.
All right. We got off on the wrong foot. Let's bring it around to the right foot, and we just have a few questions for you, sir.
Quick. I'm busy.
I know you are, and what a fine facility you have here. So again,
and as you say that, he goes, No, that powder goes on that side of the building.
Has anything come up missing recently?
Missing? No. Nothing is missing in this facility. This is heavily guarded. And he starts flipping through.
Sure?
He has this journalist book in his hand. So flipping through, he goes, he's like, no, everything's accounted for as part as I know.
Well, the explosion at the jail, we ascertained that it probably was a keg of blasting powder. And that's a lot of money. So you sure nothing's come up missing?
Well, I mean, nothing's come up missing as for equipment-wise, but I do think that there's one person that hasn't been around in a while.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, it's another gnome named Nimma Cinderad.
Nima
Cinderad.
Nima Cinderad.
She's actually one of our most best suppliers of the raw materials that we have here, and very high quality blasting powder. It's one of the finest that we can find around here in Upper Duke, but she hasn't been around in a while.
Oh, you didn't find that odd?
Well, we did check on her house and all, but there was a note on there that said leave her alone, so we just kind of left her alone.
Mm-hmm. Would you be able to give us her address?
Sure. He tells you whereabouts in the city it is.
Do you recognize this handiwork? As I pull out the box here.
As you pull it out, starts snapping at him. He goes, I don't know what that is, but keep it away from me. I have no idea what that thing is.
Has he been truthful this whole time?
I'm sorry?
Has he been truthful this whole time?
If you want to roll an insight check.
I can try. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I mean, he's being pretty truthful. He definitely jumped back when he pulled it out. He has no idea what that thing is.
Okay. I'm very much waiting for for me to be like, hey, do you know who might have built this? And it's just, that person just immediately starts to sweat. Any other questions?
And he goes to the same person that was carrying the powder keg before. No, it goes on the opposite side. And he points to the opposite side of the room again.
Oh.
Well, you seem very busy, and I think we've got a lead now we should head up on.
Yes. Nice. I'm glad you could help. Now get out of here.
Well, is there any way I could buy some black powder at discount?
We are just processing plant. You have to go to a local store if you want that kind of stuff. This is specifically for the Dwindalian Empire.
I mean, just a little bag, a little sample. Come on, man. Help us out.
And he starts snapping his fingers at the gnome guards. Can you get him out? Get him out.
Oh.
And the gnome guard comes over and goes, okay, you've overstayed your welcome. It's time to leave. I don't want to get in trouble for this. And starts
all right.
Did we get an address?
Yeah, you asked for
okay.
He gave you the address. I don't have the actual address. I don't know what the street names are here. But he did get an address.
1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I know exactly where that is. Let's go.
Okay. You going straight there? Is there else we're gonna go?
I think we
Like
kind
I
of
said,
overstayed.
if there's a machine shop on the way that I could ask if they've seen this type of handiwork before. Otherwise, just going straight there.
Let's see.
And if there's a a particular smell that catches our attention.
Okay.
I mean, there's gunpowder everywhere, guys.
Yeah, I mean, this whole place is all
wise.
about the gunpowder. I mean,
I was thinking more food wise, but that's okay.
You just ate.
Let's see. What is this one? Oh, that's hell no. You guys aren't going to get in there. I mean, most of the shops that you would know for that kind of black powder stuff is down this way. The address that you know of that he gave you is way up here in the upper left-hand corner.
Well, I think that's our goal.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do some shopping on the way there, you can. It is on the opposite side of town. It is way the hell over here on the opposite side of town.
I mean, if we're passing a magic shop, I always like to stop in and look, see what they have.
Honestly, same. I'm trying to become a wizard.
Sure, you can stop at some shops on the way.
See all the stuff I can't afford. So, do they have anything good in there?
I mean, what exactly are you trying to look for in particular? I mean, I'm guessing some of the big stuff's going to be way out of you guys' price range, but...
Something of warning, maybe? A dagger of warning?
A dagger of warning of some sort?
Yeah, dagger of warning, or longsword of warning, or a
Dart of warning.
dart of warning. Bloodwell vial.
You don't often see magic blow darts.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I love trinkets and common magic items, so if there's anything.
A cape of billowing.
A cape of billowing?
Did you just...
The billowing cape?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh, this one's thematic, a clockwork amulet.
Clockwork amulet. Yeah.
Oh boy.
We had one. We had one. And that thing, let me tell you what, came in handy so many times. And like at least two of them, I know I had it, and then Sabre, you had it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you kept forgetting to use it.
What was it again?
The clockwork.
Oh, the amulet?
Yeah.
Yeah. We kept forgetting to use that damn thing. Well, every time we did remember to use it, was against like a dragon or something, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. It would have still wouldn't roll high enough with that.
I used it all the time.
When you did.
You kept forgetting.
Yeah, so any kind of warning weapon of some sort of kind would cost around, it's like 300. That's 250, 300 gold.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. I'm looking at it up right now under uncommon, based on level and like that, and the value is a price range. And it's a dagger, so you're looking at about 250 gold.
Okay, good to know.
And that's on the low end, by the way. I mean, sword, shield, rifle, that kind of thing. You're looking at more like 500 gold.
They see us come in and they're like window shoppers.
Pretty much.
Hey, Betsy.
Keep moving.
Any other kind of items or anything else you want to look for? Or?
Yeah, like I said, common magic items like a the clockwork amulet, a moon touched something.
Let's see what we got here for common stuff for you.
Cloak of billowing, like he said, cloak of many fashions. The hat of wizardry.
There you go.
Hat of. Let's see what I can roll up for you here. How many is
A
there?
wand. Wand would be nice.
Let's see.
Necklace of fireballs.
Pipe and smoking.
Pipe of smoking.
Let's see. Let me write down those numbers here. We're pretty much going to be stopping right after this little shopping escapade here.
Pipe of smoke monsters. Sorry, or a pipe of
The pipe of
remembrance.
smoking is kind of cool. I mean,
The subtle mind crystal.
Ion stone.
These are not common, guys.
all right. So we have. Ooh, does that do what I think it does? Okay. Well, they have 4 particular items. They do have healing potions available.
They're 50 each,
Free to
right?
buy. Yep, they're 50 each. They also have 1 potion in particular. It is a potion of climbing. They also have. Let me just look this up real quick, just to make sure it does.
Nick is definitely going to get at least 2 of those healing potions.
Okay.
Do they have any scroll of talk with plants?
No, unfortunately, no scrolls. Unfortunately, right now, but they do have a bead of nourishment, and they also have a nice set of breastplate armor. That's a little special. You can actually be able to take it off and put it on immediately.
Cast off.
Yep, cast off armor.
It was breastplate, and how much is that?
Oh, it's
500, 600, 700?
Let's see, it's common.
breastplate.
Well,
is
breastplate is 400 by itself.
Yeah,
right?
400 by itself. So add another. It's basic. It's kind of a basic one. So you're looking at about 550.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near that right now.
I mean, don't forget when you do complete this, you get another 250 gold plus whatever else you find. So
Right, that's gonna be another 62 gold. All right.
so you're almost there.
And when we're
Not
done
really.
with this, when we're done with this, I'm probably gonna sell the Vox Seeker because I got no use for it.
All right, so I guess we're gonna stop here. Good
well,
first sesh.
Well, we can go up to the house. Look at you guys to the
All
house
right.
right here.
Yep.
We go to the house.
And I hope this works. I hope this works really well. Okay. Let me get you guys all set up here. So we have Marco. Not you. You.
On the way there,
And you. Whoa, why is yours 10 times the size of everybody else's?
mine.
No, Reese's.
Oh, I don't know.
On the way there, I'll ritual cast detect magic just in case.
Okay. Once you reach the door, you don't detect any magic of any sort now.
I'll just keep concentrating on it.
Okay, that's fine. Traveling to the north end of the Iron Law, you approach the humble abode that Slace Firemark directed you towards. The green-painted wooden walls are streaked with dirt, washed down by the rain recently, because it did rain the other day. A sign hangs on the front door that reads, "Sickness within, do not disturb." Curtains on all the windows appear to be closed. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode, right outside the building of Nima Cinderats.
Right on.
Now, are we level 2?
Not yet. Not quite yet.
What the heck? Come on, man.
You haven't
All
finished investigating yet.
Do we level up?
No.
You just asked.
It's been a few minutes. You never know.
Yeah, you gotta ask.